Welcome to Crow and Klein here today with a daily energetic check-in, and I have the Sacred Forest Oracle, and our card of focus today is the Elves with Playfulness, and this is card 15. Yeah, I mean, that kind of says it all, right? This is really about allowing your inner child to play, embracing your innocence again, giggling, right? When we laugh out loud and we're so delighted in our fun, playful activities, our inhibitions dissolve. Okay. This card can indicate that you might be taking life a little too seriously, and so it's just a reminder to lighten up. Lighten up and be playful. All that is required of you is to enjoy yourself. Okay. If all you're doing is working hard, you're clogging your life force energy. So give yourself a break and have some fun. You have permission. All right. It's all about nurturing your spirit. So do something wildly unexpected, right? Be silly. I mean, the greatest gift that you can give the world is your joy. So in this time, in today's energy, this is your message. Make it part of the plan for the day, right? Make it a priority. Allow joyous energy into your day. It's infectious. When we are so playful and so full of joy, it ripples to everybody that we touch, everybody we come in contact with. It brightens rooms when you walk into it. It changes situations, right? So embrace your innocence. Just let go of the heavy responsibilities for a little bit and give yourself a break. Nurture your spirit by doing something fun. Joy is just as important, you guys, as feeding yourself, right? Joy is important for sustaining yourself, nurturing yourself. It's just another way that we feed ourselves, okay? It feeds our inspiration. It feeds our... they say that there's a saying that laughter is the best medicine, and I really do believe that it's true. They haven't proven it. In fact, I've done a little deep diving into it, and I believe in vibrational healing. And I think that our own laughter and our own voice carries its own healing vibrations. Okay, that might be out there for a lot of people. But so when we laugh, we heal ourselves first and foremost, and then we heal others. So please laugh. Spread the joy. I have the Wandering Star, and we're going to get into this playful reading today. Super excited about this. I want to thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate you showing up as we're starting off this brand new year full of fresh energy, possibilities. Please take it as it resonates. Use your discernment and your intuition. This is part of your practice. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You'll know. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Okay. Let's see where this joyous reading is going. And we have the card of moving on. Six of Swords, moving on. That's the card of discovery, exploration. It's kind of, it's moving into calmer water. Right? And I like this card because obviously in a boat, right? The swords are stabbing the boat, but it does not sink. So for me, that is a balance of mind and heart, and, a mind of the swords, emotions is the water, and moving forward to a new adventure. It's moving on from something, okay? Look at all the beautiful stars. I love all the beautiful stars. That card just makes me happy. That card makes me happy too. right? I mean, it's the beginning of a new year. So, of course, a lot of us are moving on to new things, better things. And then in your energy, here comes the devil. Come on. Understandable. It's all about attachments. It's about the things that we struggle to let go of. Okay. And this is in your energy, but this shows me that there is an awareness that there are things in your life that are keeping you from playing. They're keeping things heavy, right? So you've got to let go of those so that you can lighten up. That is one of the messages here, is to lighten up. Now, with this card of moving on being in the nature of position, you are going to be you are moving on from whatever these attachments are. Excellent. Keep in mind the Five of Wands. Yeah, you've got some conflict happening, right? This is competition, debate, and defense. So you may be defensive about some of those things. Maybe your defensiveness is something that needs to lighten up a little bit. This can also be you just being in conflict with what it is that you need to let go of. Maybe you're having honest debates. Well, it's one, so it could be fiery debates too about what it is that you need to move on from. All right. So there's a lot of seriousness here. The moving on card, I mean, it can be serious depending on what you're leaving behind, and so that you've got to lighten the load so you can move forward. Okay. This is the load that you need to lighten, is the devil, which is in your energy. It feels like you are really having debates about that. This is probably why you need a play date. You might be so wrapped up in figuring out what the next steps are, and you may have been in that for a long time. So, yeah, take a play date. Do something wildly unexpected and fun for you. Don't ask somebody else what they want to do and tag along. You do something for you, okay? Yeah, justice, equality, and balance. So you're going to be balanced. The karmic scales are going to be balanced once you let go of whatever this attachment is. Now, it can also be just outdated thinking. With the swords and the boat and the 6 here, it could just be outdated thinking, right? Moving on. So this is a karmic balancing that's happening here. And probably being playful and silly and fun is going to help you move through that energy. It feels like you might have an aha moment and understand that whatever this is that you need to let go of and leave in the past is really something that you're going to understand why. Okay. You're going to understand why. Okay. Also in your energy is the Ace of Cups. New beginnings. New relationships. Love. Your cup overfloweth. So you know that good things are coming, right? There's still something that's kind of holding you back here. Time to drop the mask. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful energy for you, okay? Yeah, I know the devil is showing up, but that's just, probably some residual still. Don't be afraid of that Ace of Cups. You might be looking at it. You might be looking at this Ace of Cups a little suspiciously. Is kind of what I'm getting. All right. Receive openly. Okay. Under the 5 of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is a card of hard work. This is a worker bee card, right? Starting to see some results. All right. It can also be furthering education. It can be about achievements. It can also be about you know, whatever you've been working on, maybe you've mastered something, how you can take that and apply it to other areas of your life, how you can take what you've been mastering and bring it with you into a new leg of your journey, into a new chapter in your book, right? Do you even want to take it? That might be what this debate is about. Maybe you're switching gears completely. Maybe you want to switch gears completely. That would explain this moving on. Leaving things behind, leaving a lot of things behind. Yeah, it feels like if you take this moment to have some playtime and lighten up a little bit, that this is going to become very clear to you, right? Very, very clear to you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Adventure. Action. This is taking action upon the planning of the 2 of Wands, right? This is fiery and juicy. It's a very, very lucky card. Taking action on the plans of the 2, and the plans of the 2 are to build the world the way you want it for you, for your best and highest good. It's the way you want to see it. It's as simple as decorating your house the way you want, or having the things that you want, having things look the way you want, feel the way you want, smell the way you want, taste the way you want. All right, this is taking action on that. Adventure, adventure, adventure. I love it because we've got moving on. We have adventure. We have new beginnings, right? It feels like you might be overthinking it. Now, I know we only have the 1 swords, which is of the mind. But with that 5 of Wands debate card out, it does feel like it's kind of an internal fiery debate. It might be a little emotional. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of that's going to be real bittersweet. Quite possible. Let's get another card for your energy. Yep. Underneath that Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings in love and relationships. And we have the 2 of Cups, which is partnerships, harmony, and peace. This is a soulmate connection. This is in your energy. So on some level, you know it's coming. And on some level, you know that you're not going to get it until you release this, whatever this fear, desire, obsession, whatever shadow work is involved with that Devil card, whatever outdated mindset you need to let go of, whatever bad behavior that you have that needs to go. There's something that has to go. This is just kind of waiting on it. Beautiful. I know I've been kind of saying this a lot lately. It doesn't feel like it's a huge thing, but it's going to be a little thing. It might feel hard, but it is really a little thing. And after you let it go, you're going to realize you're going to be like, why was I hanging on to that? Like it was no big deal, right? But it's going to create a very, very big ripple for you. A very big ripple. In a good way. Oh my goodness sakes. All right. Yeah, we have the world. We had this, was it yesterday? I feel like we had this recently. Anyway, yeah, the world is completing a cycle. It's your reward at the end. Okay? You get to enjoy the success of completing this journey, this leg of your journey. So this is going to catapult you into the new. Okay? This is not requiring you to double down and work harder at this time. This is requiring you to lighten up, go and play, and allow the energies to flow. How's that for homework? Go play. Go play. Go do something silly. Go do something fun. Okay. Yeah. The moon. Dreams. Intuition. Shadow. Something's about to be illuminated for you that has been hidden. Trust your intuition. Like, pay really close to your intuition right now. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. I don't know about you, but I have been dreaming like crazy lately. I'm so tired sometimes in the morning because I've done so much during my dream state. Pay attention to your dreams. There's something coming. There's going to be the signs and synchronicities, little messages for you here and there, because you are completing this cycle. Like you're getting ready to be catapulted into this next chapter, into this next realm. So it is going to be illuminated to you soon. But it feels like you've got to play and lighten up, and that's going to unblock that mess. I feel like it's been blocked because you've been too serious. When we're too serious in life, when we're too focused on being too serious, we can really block energy. So I think the real meaning of the elves and playfulness is to get out and unblock the energies, right? Like in my house, I have chimes, and I hang them in the corners because they say to do that, and I believe it. Not just in the corners, but in places where I feel like the energy in the house gets stagnant. And when I walk past, I ring them, right? Or I've got some singing bowls in certain areas in the house, and sometimes if the air is stagnant or the energy feels stagnant, I ding it with the little thing, right? So it's that kind of thing. It's about moving the energy. It's about moving the energy through you, right? Go out and do a cartwheel. Oh my God, I don't know if I could even do a cartwheel these days. But I would try. Go play. Do a somersault. Go play. Build a snowman. It is winter, and a lot of, it's winter here, but there's no snow. Yeah, it's going to shake some energy loose for you. And here we are. I was totally expecting to see this card. Yeah, you're going to be jumping for joy, leaping, that leap of faith. It's all going to make sense to you. Please take the time when you are, as you're completing this karmic cycle with the world, to stop and enjoy the flowers, smell the flowers, celebrate, pat yourself on the back, understand where you've come from. It'll help you know where you're going, although maybe it's just okay to have an adventure, right? We have the King of Wands coming out. Motivation, honor, and standards. I love the King of Wands. This is the trailblazer. This is the outlaw and the rule breaker. Very successful, very creative, fiery, and passionate. And doesn't always take the road most traveled. Doesn't always take the traditional route to get something done. The King of Wands is very creative about attaining goals. And so don't be afraid to think outside the box as you're moving forward. Okay. All right. And we have the Lovers card. Harmony, union, and that with the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a union coming in for you, a soulmate connection coming in for you. Now, I love the Lovers too, and if you know my readings, this is also a card of checking in with the authentic you and making sure that things are in alignment with you. So this is where you're going. You're going to be looking at everything from here on out through a filter, right? Those rose-colored glasses, only it's going to be a filter that lets you know if whatever it is, person, place, or thing, or situation, or group, is in alignment with who you are at an authentic level. Okay. Really, really beautiful energy, you guys. All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.